All right. What's going on, everybody? Don't worry. Astro will be back. He's got something he's doing really quick, but he told me to start without him. So what's going on, Lisa? How you doing? Welcome in. Thanks for joining us tonight. I guess the itinerary is just gonna be Astro and I sort of like trading off some sets. He's a lot more knowledgeable about this game than I am, so I'm going to be asking a lot of questions. And then if chat, if you guys have any questions too, you could always post it and we'll answer it on stream. Lisa, Astro is coming back. He just had to step away for a sec, but he told me to start. So what's up, Herm? How you doing, bud? Welcome in. So just hang tight here. And okay, cool. Oh, there he is. All right.
Sorry.
Cool. No, you're all good. So got a couple people in the chat. We got Lisa, we got Herm. So just giving a layout, just saying we're gonna trade off some sets. I'm gonna ask a bunch of stupid questions and hopefully we have some fun along the way. So
yeah, that's what we do.
Of course.
Cool. Let's see. You're going first?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
So
just eat my ice cream.
Oh, you're fine. Dude, I've been slowly like modifying this thing. And I saw the Pidgey with the call to family ability, and I was wondering what you thought.
You should have one of that Pidgey and then one of the Gust Pidgey.
Okay.
Yep.
What is the like shtick with the call to family? I actually haven't looked at it. Let's see. Search your deck for two base. Oh shit.
Yeah. So if you get stuck with that as your starter, you can at least get your bench set up.
Right. So you suggest like one of each just because like the Obsidian Flames one at least does damage, and then this one has a little.
One will do damage with just because you don't want to put more than one energy on
right
Pidgey, because you really don't want to use Pidgeotto.
Okay.
Or Pidgeot as an attacker. And since it has free retreat cost, putting more energy on it just kind of,
yeah,
it's like a waste.
So what about the Charmanders? Because I saw that this was kind of like another conversation where I used a 70 HP one. But I noticed a couple people are running other ones.
There's, hold on, let me pull mine up.
Let's see here.
So, I'm running. I have one of the 70 HP.
Okay.
And then the rest are the 60. One from, I think that's Obsidian Flames.
With the heat tackle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Was that the one that came in the... Hold on. Maybe it's not.
And just a standard?
Let's see. Charmander. Oh no. Yeah, the heat tackle one.
Okay.
So I'm using 3 of those and 1 of the 70.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. So let me.
Some people are using all 4 70s. I don't really see you putting out more than, like, you shouldn't have your bench filled with Charmanders to begin with.
Got you. Okay.
So as long as you have one, and really, like, yes, it's like 70 HP, so it helps against Sableye, but really, like, you really just want it because it can discard a stadium. So if you get stuck with what's it called? What's the thing? Path to the Peak.
Yeah.
You can use the Charmander to get out of it.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah.
That was originally why I only had it in the deck.
Yeah.
Okay. So
but that 30 damage, kind of helps if like you're going against something that already has like a ton of like. Okay, so if you're going against Gardevoir and they put out one of their Gardevoirs and they load it up with energy, that's putting damage on each one.
okay.
The 30, the heat tackle does 30, even though it does 10 to itself. That 30 is normally enough to knock out that Pokemon. So you're taking out like a 2-prizer with a 1-prizer.
Okay. I got you.
Whereas the 71, in order for you to be able to do damage, you've got to put up what is it? 2 energy on it just to get it to work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry.
No,
My
you're good,
mouse-
man.
My mouse died, so I'm looking for the
All right, I'll just pop in the set here and then we'll what do you call them? Just matches?
You're good.
Sets,
I'm up.
matches. What's the correct
Matches, man.
terminology?
Matches.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what most people say. Oh, I gotta go under my desk.
All right, we're gonna choose heads, and I want to go second. No, I want to go second. Well, that was a mulligan for both of us.
No one can see under my desk. Looks like
Yeah,
a
you're fine, dude.
ETB graveyard in there.
Okay, so they are okay. Reversal energy, so they're probably
That's Gardevoir.
Gardevoir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Reversal and Psychic. I would say that's Gardevoir. Unless it's a Lost Box variation. No, Gardevoir.
It's Gardevoir. Okay.
I was gonna say, I've been hearing people putting Reversal Energies in Lost Box, but not really.
Dude, Lost Box, the variations of that is crazy that I've seen. I think it's a cool like concept too, because I feel like you could adapt it to so many things. But
yeah, I just finished building my like real life Lost Box. So I've been practicing with it online.
which variation are you going with?
So it is the standard, or it's called Turbo, the Turbo build, which is the one with Dragonite.
Oh, okay.
But it normally runs a Raikou.
Hey, we take those. All right, man, your turn.
No, go again. Normally, it'll run a Raikou, but I decided to be spicy with it, and I'm running a Shaman V.
Okay.
Instead of a Raikou. So
What's
it still
the
needs 2
trade-off?
energy. It's a grass Pokemon. So, and it has an attack called Revenge Blast, which does 60 plus 40 for each 40 more damage for each prize card your opponent has taken. So it's like the Charizard effect.
Yeah, okay.
But because it's grass, well, it's weak to grass.
Yeah, the Charizard EX.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
So
Was
it's a nice...
Is the Shaman card one of the more expensive ones for that deck, or
No, that one was honestly, that one I think is only like $2. I think the most expensive stuff, the Dragonite's pretty expensive.
Is it really?
And the
Okay.
Stabilize are pretty expensive.
Dude, that's 4 Seal Stone. That's
Yeah,
an expensive card, man.
$15 a piece.
Yeah. I was like thinking about starting to build a second deck, and then I saw the price when I was buying one. I was like, nope, not today.
Just rotate them out.
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm
did.
probably gonna do.
I took some out of my Mew deck to put in. So I took one out of my Mew deck to put in Miraidon, and then I took another one to put into my Lost Zone. Because I was like, yeah, no, I'm not paying $30 for two cards.
Right. All right, let's try this again, man.
But I mean, eventually I'll have to, because it's an F block, so it's not rotating out anytime soon.
What letter are they on to rotate?
So they rotated out D.
So it's
this
E,
last
F,
rotation
G.
of D. So EFG is good. So rotation will be E. So it'll be FG, and if they go H, like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
How'd the it was a challenger, right? That you went to, or was that just like normal pre-release? Okay.
Oh, last night?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a pre-release.
Okay.
It was good. It was fun.
Yeah.
I pulled that Iron Valiant.
Okay.
Out of the booster packs. So you get a box. Hold on, I think. So you get this.
Okay.
And inside of it has like a little booklet thing on the cards that are in the Paradox Rift set. It's like a cheapo like version of like the book that comes in like the ETB.
Got you. Okay.
And then you get like this little pack of 40
Yo,
cards.
fam, chill out.
Ooh, turn.
Dude, this is the
one.
first turn.
Oh, but you got two nest balls
Yeah.
and energy. You're good. And then you get like 40 cards and I think it comes with 40 cards. Let's see, 40 ready to play deck including, and then 4 booster packs. So I got the Aegislash deck, and then it comes with a little card that gives you tips on how to build and use the deck. And then you can open up your booster packs and use any cards from your booster packs to like enhance your deck. The fun part of it is you only have 20 minutes to build your deck.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You have 20 minutes to open the package, build your deck, and sleeve up your cards.
It's only a deck of 40 though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But it takes it takes like 3 minutes just to open the packaging.
Yeah. And then be like, wait, I need to read some of these cards.
Yeah. Like there was one guy that was sitting across from me. He's like, I'm like, oh, the worst part about this whole thing is just the opening of the box. And he's like, goes in his backpack and pulls out scissors. He's like, I came prepared. I'm like, you're a pro.
Yeah.
So it was fun. And then you just play like best of one, probably like 3 or 4 rounds. And then after that, you get like our place gave out 2 more booster packs for Paradox Rift, and then 1 of the prize packs.
Okay.
So it was cool. It was fun. I got the Iron Valiant. I got a couple supporters like the Professor Seda and stuff like that. So
what's up, Hoosier? He says, "Hey, bitches."
What's up? Why does he have a little tool next to his name? Because he's a tool.
Dude, and with a chat like that coming in, definitely. Let's see, what do I want to do? Oh god, this is such a shitty spot.
You're fine. That's what D160. They're only doing 160, so they'll get knocked out.
I'm just like, I need to hope for. What do I need to hope for?
They've got Path in play.
Yeah.
So this is where that 70 HP Charmander is going to come into play. If you can grab an energy on top deck or some way of getting an energy, at least you can discard it. Depending on the build of Miraidon that they're playing. I've never seen a Miraidon with the Luxray and Regieleki.
Mm-hmm. I typically have seen one or the other. In fact, most of the like this type of deck, I see Miraidon.
Mm-hmm. I've never seen well, unless it's like a newer player that's running like the built-in, like the free Miraidon deck that you get.
Okay.
But if you're actually playing Miraidon, like the correct Miraidon build, you don't have Regieleki or the Luxray. Let's see. Oh, perfect.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna do this though.
Yeah, I was gonna say, get those back in there.
yeah.
Especially since you have 8.
8 energy? I do have 8. Yep. Yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, boom.
Sure can. Go buy the Mew VMAX deck. You can get it on Amazon, I think, for like $25. It's the same deck that pretty much the same deck that just won the Lil regional.
Cool. So I'm just doing this to stall. That's kind of my strategy because I got rid of Peak.
Oh, and you didn't even have to use the Charmander.
No.
But Hoosier, don't go buy the Chimpao deck and think you're gonna win. The only pre-built deck that you could buy that could actually do well is the Mew V.
Like boss ordered this Charmander, which is interesting. What is going on with Luxray here? Oh, it requires discarding energy. Okay. Okay. Do this. Let me just get another Charmander out there. And I'm gonna put the Luminous on here. Call it a day. Okay. So I need yeah, very brutal. I've been really paying attention to sort of like the starting play, and it's Jesus Christ, people. Like, come on. I've been paying attention to like how many times I mulligan. And at least with this current build of the deck, like I don't necessarily feel comfortable with the amount of times that at least on here I am. How common are you seeing it in your own play? Like if any deck that you're using, you end up like mulliganing. Like I know it's like it will happen, but
it happens not as it doesn't. I don't mulligan as much as I just brick.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think not last night, the night before I played, I literally just had to stop because every single game, no matter what deck I was using, bricked. Like,
oh, okay,
it was just like unplayable. Let's let's see. Is the Chimpow deck problem that it only has 1 in it and no Palkia V? The Chimpow deck's problem is it's Chinpow.
You're not a fan of Chimpow?
No.
Why not?
It's like the Ice Miraidon, but not as fun.
Oh, okay, so it's just God, jeez, dude, this dude's
like
bossed everything up, man. Holy
Well,
crap!
check his discard to see how many he's got.
He's gotten, I think this is his second or third one, two.
Two. Okay, so he's probably got maybe 1 or 2, but he's got 1 price card left, so that's game.
Jesus, dude, I can't do anything with this thing. Let's see.
There was a Chimpow deck that made, I want to say top 8 or top 16 in Peoria.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
Grant Manley, I think is his last name. That's like pretty much the optimal Chimpow build currently. And there's no Palkia in it.
Got the pre-order decks as well, some decent stuff. I'm gonna buy another for the event on Sunday and attend the event on Sunday. Okay. Okay, what's going on here?
Oh, you're just hanging in there, huh?
Dude, this is brutal, man.
Just hoping.
I probably would have scooped. Oh, like if this was like in real life, I feel.
Oh yeah, you should have scooped like turn 3.
Is it really like that early that you and you don't? Is it just because like of the type of deck that they're using that it's like, okay, well, there's set up?
Yeah, as soon as at some point, especially if you're playing a best of 3, you've got to outweigh how much time you're wasting. You know, okay, you brick this game. What are the odds that you're gonna brick the next game?
Okay.
So you already bricked. They're already up on prize cards. You didn't get anything off your Iono. You didn't get anything off the top draw. Like, just scoop it up, go on to the next game, save, like, conserve as much time as possible.
Got you.
When it's best of 1, I mean, honestly, you could play it out for like maybe like another turn or so, but like I would rather just like, if I know there's no way I'm gonna win, like let's say you play a Charizard deck, they've got 2 Charizards already set up and they've already got 2 prize cards taken, and you're just playing a deck that you can't knock out Charizards, you know, 1 at a time. Like you got to do like 2 turn knockouts. Sometimes it's better to just scoop, go outside, refocus, get your head right, get ready for the next round.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you tend to play stuff out on TCG Live more, or do you? Jesus Christ. Okay.
It depends. It depends on the deck that I'm playing, and if I think, if I feel confident enough that I can pull it out. I mean, there's like one time where I was down. They had 2 prize cards. I had 6, and it was a Mew VMAX deck, and I was able to knock out the 2 Mew VMAXs before they could get their 2 prize cards. So that's 6 with just 2 knockouts. But like there was a lot of luck in that whole process.
All right, dude, I need these little, I need the coins or whatever.
The credit things.
Yeah. There we go. There we go. All right. All right. Okay, we got some good swag there. Okay, we'll take 512 all day. All right, buddy.
Oh my gosh, you got 3,000?
Dude, I'm poor, man. I'm so
You're
poor.
poor? Switch
Wait.
over to mine.
Wait. Okay. I can't see. Give me a sec. Okay, everybody, I'm gonna lower his camera here really quick. Let's see. Oh!
Yeah.
Okay. I don't feel so bad anymore then.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I spend the credits like they're water. So
Dude, I'm doing the same, man. I wanted to build that Venusaur deck, and then I was like, okay, well, I can't afford these right now. Like, I can't even build half the deck. So what are you spending your coins on?
Let's see.
Or tokens, whatever they're called.
What did I spend most of it on? Sometimes it's just to buy rare card, like to just buy like a full art version or something like that.
Okay.
So it's kind of just like spread out.
Just a flex on some people.
Yeah.
Costume Pikachu.
The minute I'm so glad that Pikachu's not a viable card outside of a Pikachu V, like Flying Pikachu or a Pikachu V or EX.
Yeah.
And they never put costumes on those. But that Van Gogh one was just like, what is this?
Dude,
following me everywhere.
Yeah. That whole situation is just fucking embarrassing, man.
Yeah, it was bad. It looked that those videos were crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. So I told Ryan that I would run some of the decks we talked about.
Yeah.
So let's start with Miraidon.
This is like your bread and butter, right? This is like what you first started out with.
This was like my first deck that I like really like took time to like learn the ins and outs of.
Okay.
It's what I took to Pittsburgh. Lugia, the colorless Lugia is the second one. That's the one I've been using. But like my own like personal play, like when I'm playing like every day, like I've been trying to use my Lost Zone deck to just get better at that. I do not want to go first.
All right, hang tight. I gotta grab my Obsidian Flame set. I need to switch some of these cards out. Now that like I'm actually physically building my deck, I'm just like going through all my cards now.
Cool. Good start. And a mulligan. Take that. Oh man, we're playing Charizard. This is not gonna be fun. Okay. We're playing Charizard. This is not fun.
I'll coach you through this one. I know how the Zards play.
Luckily they mulligan, so at least I got an extra card. All right, done. Let's go. Ooh, this is good. Okay, starting off with a
dude,
Charizard.
that's like my nightmare scenario right there, man.
Oh, but they got a Delphox. I hate this one. Luckily, I don't play any. The worst I've got to worry about is like my Flaffy or Mareets getting sniped. All right. So, this is a good start. So we're gonna go ahead and tandem unit here. We're gonna check our deck and our prize cards. So we've prized one Mareep. Mareep. We got our Cobalion, so that's good. God, we've prized the boss. We got one boss's orders. Okay, all right, and we got 3 paths, so this is good. So we're gonna grab Mareep here, and then another Miraidon. Then we're gonna tandem unit again. Gonna grab our Raikou and our Flying Pikachu. Let's see. I'm going to retreat right on. Bring up Raikou. Hopefully we can get something good. Perfect. That's fine.
Do you? Sorry to interrupt you talking your strategy. But did you see, in the Discord, Hoosier had posted that thing of where women are saying like it's like sus if you ask them to go on a date there. There's like a huge list of places that like we're not like it's not like an acceptable first date spot.
Really?
And, yeah, it's the list is hilarious. But apparently Waffle House is on it, so Hoosier is giving
she don't want to go. If she doesn't want to go to the Waffle House, I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
She ain't the one if she don't like waffles. See, me and Dino were like,
yo,
we were like right there.
Dude, Hoosier, I don't know. Where is your go-to first date spot? See, that was the hard part because like it used to be like dinner and a movie, but that's like axed at the top of that list. So I don't know yet. I would say dinner and a movie. I did the coffee, like went to coffee. But you can't do that anymore. So I'm like going through every single date I've been on in my life, and every single one of them was on that list. That's probably why they didn't work out, right? If only I knew this back then.
If only.
So with this deck, what card sequence did you need to do in order to like allow Raikou to attack on the first turn? Like, how does it get the second energy?
Electric generator. So I'm gonna need to grab an electric generator and at least get one off of it, so that I could get off a turn one attack, but I wasn't able to.
Okay.
So I just bossed up the Radiant Charizard, and they only have one card in hand, so.
Bro, jeez. Hoosier wants to know, what was your first date with Mrs. Astro? If you can say.
Actually, our first time we met, she cooked me dinner.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. I don't remember like the first place we like actually went out. It's weird. It's hard because, you know, she has a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Like she had a kid at the, you know, when we were dating, so he was younger, and it just, I had my kids, so like trying to go out. But it's a funny story because she cooked me dinner, and then she made we like hung out. The second time I came over to her house, she made me an acai bowl.
Okay.
And I hate fruit.
Really?
Like, I'll eat vegetables all day, but I hate fruit.
Okay.
What
is it with fruit?
I'm gonna pass until I have.
Is it? Does it have to do with the your phobia?
No, I just don't like it.
Okay.
I like apples, like green apples, but they have to be like pre-sliced.
Oh, really? You don't just like picking up a apple and just chomping down?
No. And I like pineapple, and that's about it. That's about it. Like, that's the end of my fruit.
Really? Not strawberries?
Yeah. Nope. Ooh, no. See, like, I like strawberry flavoring,
Okay, just
I
not.
like strawberry ice cream as long as there's not chunks of strawberry in it.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
But as far as anything else, no. No. I'm not a fruit person. So I prefer vegetables, but so she made me the acai bowl, and of course, so it's our first date or second date, and I don't want to be like, oh, I'm not gonna eat your food, right? So I
That's
like,
a surefire success story right there.
yeah. So I like choke down this acai bowl.
Okay.
Because it's got bananas in it. I like, oh,
Dude,
bananas.
that alone, I'd be like, nah, we're not doing this.
You know, but I liked her, so I didn't want to like.
Right.
You know, she's cooking. She's Hispanic, so like cooking is a big deal for them.
Did you do the move where it's like you take a bite and then you like plug the nose? Like,
no. Because still to this day, when she ever makes dinner and gives it to me, she never gives me a napkin.
Okay.
Or like a paper towel. That started even when we were dating.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. So I didn't have anything to spit it out to. So I just kind of, whatever. It was like, I want to say maybe a year after, or it could have been recently, that I had told her, like, she like put it all together, because I was like, she's like, wait, you don't like fruit? And I was like, no, I don't like fruit. And she's like, but I made you an acai bowl. And I said, sure did.
Was that a big deal for her? She's like, I don't make just anybody an acai bowl.
No. And she's like, but you ate it. And I was like, yeah, for you. And she's like,
oh, okay.
So we're gonna. All right, I knew they were gonna do this.
That was Garrett says the real reason why you ate it is because you didn't want to get hit with that slipper.
Not completely wrong there. No, but yeah. So that's pretty funny.
Delphox.
They read the card.
What do you mean by they read the card?
So Kabalion does 30 more damage. Like your attack does 30 more damage to dark Pokemon. So when I use Alolan or when I use Raichu, it saves me 1 energy from discarding.
Okay.
So that's why they like knocked it out of there.
Yeah, that's what we're about. Garrett, Hoosier says, there you have it, folks. Join the BTW Discord for more dating tips.
Oh, God.
We do have a success story with Miami Doc. That is a
How much of that
story.
was us?
Okay, I'm gonna officially say I'd say a lot of it was us, because we were in chat when he was, you know, going through it, and we were all trying to, like, you know, talk to him and just be like, nah, dude, like, you got it. So I feel like we single-handedly got him his boo.
Okay.
So we'll take that.
So you guys were involved with it. I was not.
Correct.
I didn't
But
find out.
I'm not that guy. I'm not gonna throw you under the bus. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I didn't find out he had a girlfriend until much later.
Yo, what's going on here, man?
This is just Charizard. Doesn't matter. I lost. Yeah, I lost.
Exactly, Hoosier. Exactly. Well, I'm not taking credit for it, but collectively the Discord, or at least BTW one, will take credit for it.
Get two. And then I'll
Okay.
knock out. Charizard is the worst matchup for Miraidon. Miraidon can just cannot hit 330.
Mm-hmm.
And Miraidon's whole like basis of the deck, like the way that you want to run the deck, is you want to get charged up and knockouts early.
Right.
Charizard loves for you to get knockouts early.
Yeah.
Because that's how it gets more energy. Outputs more damage. So it's not the best matchup.
Dang.
Normally it's a much worse loss than that.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm okay with that. I would have conceded, but I needed to complete that task.
Yeah. What was the task? You can't forfeit a match.
To complete a set without or a match without four.
Dang, dude, I actually get rid of that one.
I keep it on there.
No. That's a sore subject, Hoosier. Let's see. Okay.
That was probably one of the funniest. Was it like being Lyle's brother?
Dude, his answer was so great.
Something.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die if they're right here. Oh no. Dang, so I went through my entire... Let's see. Okay, we're gonna... in my entire Obsidian Flames box, I only got one Charmander. Oh shit. Okay. Okay, I played against this before. This is gonna be interesting.
I just finished. Actually, I'm 2 cards short. I'm just waiting for it to come in the mail. My GLC deck.
Oh yeah.
So I'm doing a metal GLC deck.
Mm-hmm.
Is Dino still on there? Still on here? Because he'll.
I don't know. He should be. We got a bunch of people watching right now.
Let's see. I'll show you some of the cards for this because there's a lot of old ones in here. Let's see.
Is this a Zard? Oh, he is in here. Yeah. Zard Scissor? This is gonna be interesting.
So let's see.
Okay.
So this one's pretty old. If you can you see it?
Which one is it? Sorry, is that a vacuum?
It is the VS Seeker.
Okay.
This one is like super old. Trying to like get it so it doesn't catch the glare. It says put supporter card from your discard pile into your hand. So with the GLC decks, you can go back all the way to black and white.
Uh-huh.
Or X and Y. So there's that.
Is there a way to practice GLC on TCG Live, or no? They just have
you can in like if you have somebody else who has a deck, and you can just do like a friendly.
Okay.
Yeah. But for the most part, they're pretty good at like they pretty much shut down a lot of those cards.
Hoosier, are you about to go wild tonight, man? What's going on?
Okay. This one, I didn't even order this version of it, but this is the one they sent me.
What is that?
It's not Colress. Is it?
Yeah, I was gonna say it looked like that.
It's just Colress, but it's from the Team Plasma. Or Plasma. Yeah, and it's the it's a prize pack one.
Wow. So that's that's worth some money. Yeah.
I'm sure it's worth more than what I paid for, because I only paid like 35 cents for it.
Gee.
But when I click, the one I paid for was not this one. So I think maybe what happened is maybe they listed it wrong.
Oh, okay.
But that's a pretty cool card. I love that card. Let's see if there's any other really cool old ones in here. There's a Guzma. That's pretty old. This one's from Tag Team.
Okay.
This is Guzma and Hala.
Okay.
Let's see. So this card is... This is when cards, like, I don't think they thought through when they would make cards. Like, the whole thought process.
Like, they didn't test them out.
Yeah.
What card is this?
This is called Hex Maniac.
Okay.
Okay. So Hex Maniac says, until the end of your opponent's next turn, each Pokemon in play, in each player's hand, and in each player's discard pile has no ability. So for not just one turn, your opponent's next turn.
Yeah. Dude, that's so savage, man. That's so savage.
Yep.
So that card's not legal currently, right?
This is from... Man, I couldn't even tell you where Hex Maniac is from. It's old. Like, it doesn't even have a letter on the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah. This one's fun too. It's called Reset Stamp.
Oh, that's funny.
So what this one does, your opponent shuffles their hand into the deck and then draws for each remaining prize card. So it's very similar to like Iono, except it's an item card, and it doesn't affect you. It only affects your opponent. This one is like, this was like the it card. This was Iono before Iono.
Okay.
N.
Hey, really quick strategy.
Yep.
He's got a Zard out here. What I'm wanting to do is probably boss order his Zard in, do the damage, so it at least is chip.
Chip it, let your Entei go down, and then bring in your Charizard to knock it out.
Right, and just leave the Radiant Zard with the 140 on it right now.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, so N was basically Iono before Iono.
Okay.
But yeah. I'm excited to play with this. It's gonna be fun.
What other attackers do you have in your deck? Is the Gym Leader Challenge, what's the deck breakdown like? Because is that a 60 card deck?
It's a 60 card deck.
Okay.
You're only allowed to have one card of each.
Right.
So, like, I have Bronzer.
That applies to the trainers too, right?
Yep, applies to everything except basic energy. Basic energy is the only thing you could have multiple.
But the special energy, so you could only have like one Double Turbo, like.
Yep. Okay. So like I have a coating metal energy.
Okay.
I can only have one of those.
What does the coating metal energy do?
This is, as long as this card is attached to a Pokemon, it provides metal energy. The metal Pokemon this card is attached to has no weakness. So it's cool. So you've got so Bronzong is like your support card. Bronzong will get you energy from your discard pile back onto your bench Pokemon. Then you have Dialga from Celebrations. That one is attack does 20 more damage for each metal energy attached to it, so it's 60 plus, and then 20 for each one. Heatran. Got Heatran. So you run 1 fire energy just for Heatran, because Heatran does 80 more damage. So 80 plus, it does 160 if it has fire energy.
Good night, Hoosier. Take care, buddy.
So there's that. It's got Magnezone. Magnezone is Zap Cannon. Does 130, but you can't use Zap Cannon again until your next turn. Or, like, your next turn you can't use Zap Cannon.
Okay.
But... and then Reverum is, like, your other big one.
Okay.
So it does 90 plus, you flip a heads, you get 90 more damage. So
do you need a Reverum EX at all?
No, you're not allowed to use EXs.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So you can only use what's it called? Like basic, like up to, like stage 1, like single prize cards.
Okay.
Yep. So no 2 prizers. And then Zamazento's like your big attacker. So you use him because he's got Retaliate, which does 100, and if your opponent knocked out your Pokemon the turn before, it does another 120. So it does 220 damage. And when like most Pokemon like are 140 HP, like 140, 150. You don't really need,
right,
things doing huge numbers. It's just a fun way to play.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting for like 2 more cards that are supposed to come tomorrow. And then Thursday night I have a free play. That I'll test it out with one of the guys there that I know has a couple GLC decks.
Okay. Are you getting to like know a lot of people, like the quote unquote regulars, as you were?
I know some of them, like
Okay.
we'll talk, but like you learn people's names just because you get matched up against them.
Right.
And normally it's like, so like when I first started going to the challenges, like no one talked to me. And I didn't do well my first one, so no one talked to me at the next one they saw me at.
Oh god, they're like, you don't want to be associated with
Yeah, but I did a little better that one. And then the third challenge is when I came in 4th, and the one guy that I beat, he ended up taking first place.
Okay.
Because it just worked out. Like I played the next round, I played the other guy that was 3-0 and lost. So I was 3-1. And since the guy I beat was 3-1, he had to play the guy that was 4-0, and he ended up beating the guy that was 4-0, so his resistance was better. So he ended up taking first place. So technically I could say I beat the guy that got first place.
Okay.
But he's pretty well known. Like you know, he's like people know who he is. There was a guy, I think he's the TO for one of the comic book stores down here. Dino would know, it's called Tate's.
Okay.
It's like a bigger comic book store. He's the organizer there. And he's been playing for a long time, and I pretty much just like smacked his Charizard Lost Zone deck like out of the water. Like it's just like, okay, you're done. And then so after that, when I went to the cup, everybody was talking to me.
Okay.
So I guess you come in fourth, you kind of like prove yourself, and people talk to you. I guess.
I guess, yeah.
But like the place I go on Thursdays, every Thursday, like it's just my league. Like for like, there's nothing like no points or anything like that. It's just to like go and have fun.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I know everybody there.
Okay.
So, like,
is it the same card shop?
No, it's at well, it's the same card shop every Thursday.
Okay.
Yeah. But there's like, I think one challenge I drove like 40 minutes to get to.
Okay.
It's pretty far. But yeah, like Thursday, like the group that I play with on Thursday, like they knew that, like Steph had surgery, so like when I came back last week, they were like, "Oh my gosh, how's she doing?" Like, you know, the TO like had like a stack of like prize packs for me. They're like, she's like, "Oh, I saved them all for you because you know we knew you were coming back," and I was like, "Oh, that's nice." Like,
okay, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. It makes you feel fun. Like, you know, valued.
Yeah. It's what Pokemon is about.
Yeah.
So it was fun. It's a fun place. I'm gonna probably, when Dino's ready to like start playing against people, I'll probably have him come out with me one Thursday night.
Okay.
A good place to get started. And get used to just like playing with the cards and against other people.
Mm-hmm.
But he did pretty well when he came over the last weekend or the weekend before. It's just totally different. Like, I'm interested to hear your experience once you start playing in front of people.
Yeah. What's this at 300? Okay, so that's not quite enough. He could just boss orders.
He can't knock you out, and you can't knock his out.
Yeah, I know, but I think I should
knock out your Pidgeot.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hold up.
You don't want to take a knockout on your Radiant Charizard because then he can knock you out.
That's why I was gonna boss up his Zard.
Yeah.
And then I'll be ahead on that.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's just gonna have to boss the Pidgeot. Yeah. Yeah, my deck's almost done, man. I had the Mimikyu come in today for it. I don't really see an issue with me getting another of the Charmanders, but I don't think. Oh, I'm missing one Entei. So instead of having two in my deck, it's one. There you go.
Yeah, of course.
There's always a freaking boss's orders, man. That card's so nasty.
I almost bought last night a full art Lysander.
Oh yeah.
It's so cool, but I don't have a deck that only plays one, and my like OCD like having to have everything like the same. wouldn't allow me to put in one Lysander and the rest something else. So I was just like, no, I'll wait.
Yeah.
But
So I watched the TCG stream at the last regional, and I really enjoyed their broadcast. Like, they're telling like a story of like the Lysander card, and like it was really compelling. Like, they did a really good job on the production.
it's gotten much better.
Okay.
I wonder if Daniel has a hand in all production, or if he just works strictly for like the Go production side.
No
Because
idea.
it seems very similar. Like, once he like started to take over, and like you noticed like the Go stream was getting better.
Yeah.
And then like the TCG stream started to like pick up too. And they started like adding like new things. Like, it's like cheesy things. Like, if someone gets like they need boss to win and they top deck the boss, like a big thing that says top deck just like pops up on the screen. You know, like things like that. There was one, they had like a counter, like little things across the top that said energy, was it draw, like energy retreat supporter, like the things that you could do like throughout your turn, and then every time they would do it, like they would check, it would like light up, so like it, you know, you knew that they did that.
Yeah, I did notice that. That was really cool.
Yeah. There was some other things, like some things that they've been like trying, that they're just trying to make it a little more interesting.
Yeah.
All right. So I know. So this is the one we were talking about with Ryan, because he said this is the Lugia he thinks he has. So there's a difference. So this is the regular. This is the one that I normally run.
Okay.
But thanks to Dino, I have I now own a Radiant Charizard.
Okay.
So I wanted to see. I've been kind of playing around with it, since I'm not seeing a whole lot of Mew at like locals. I took out Drapion and then added the Radiant Charizard and added the Luminous Energy.
Yeah.
To kind of do as like a late game attacker. Hopefully get like an easy 2 prizes off of something. So I've been playing with it, this deck, and I haven't had to use the Radiant Charizard, but I also have never used the Drapion.
So it's like a wash.
Yeah, that's just like, okay, we'll see.
Which Snorlax is it? The
So this is the one that has the unfazed fat and thumping snore.
So is the Lugia like pretty much useless if you can't get Archeops out?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yep. Otherwise you're manually attaching.
Right, which it would take forever because they're like 3-star, right?
Yeah, that's never fun. Let's see. I think. Okay, they can't. It's Baxcalibur, so it's probably Chin Pao. Chin Pao cannot hit 220 on their first turn. Okay. I'm not gonna play this just in case they Iono me. So we've got one Archeops in here.
Yep.
So what we'll do next turn, depending on what we draw, we'll probably Luminion for Professor Burnett.
Okay.
And then
What does the
Professor
Burnett do?
Burnett allows you to go into your deck and discard 2 cards, any card. So it's very good in Lugia because it can literally go in and take out the 2 Archeops, put it in the discard, and that's one piece of the puzzle down.
Wait, you want to get rid of your Archeops?
Yeah, you want to get them in your discard pile. So Archeops is a stage 2, and you don't play Archon or the fossil. You only play this because Lugia's V-Star ability allows you to take 2 Pokemon, any 2 Pokemon from your discard, and put them onto your bench.
Okay. I get what you're saying.
Yep. So we're gonna go ahead and do luminous signs. Let's just make sure before we do Burnett that we have. Okay, good. Grab Burnett here.
Oh, that Iono's the expensive one too.
Yeah, that's why it's in the game.
Yeah, not in real life.
Not in real life.
You have 3 $80 cards in your deck.
Dude, I saw somebody playing with one on stream, and I'm just like, even the announcers were like, that's a really expensive card to be playing.
Yeah.
I hate Pokestop. Let's get this here. And so this is where we have to make sure we have 2 bench spaces available.
Right.
And then we're gonna read the wind, discard the luminous, and get 3 more. And then we get a Great Ball and a Capturing Aroma. So we should, between those 2, be able to grab V-Star to get Archeops out. Then we'll start getting energy on...
Wait, how does the Great Ball help you with V-Star?
So look at the top 7 cards in
okay.
your deck. In any Pokemon, like, it doesn't have to be a basic. It can be any Pokemon that's within those 7 cards.
Right, okay.
In Lugia, Great Ball is better than Nest Ball because it can grab the V-Star. So that helps. All right. So let's do this first. Got it right there. Boom. Now we're having fun.
Okay.
So now we'll Summoning Star. Grab our Archeops. Those will go on there. So now we could just start putting energy on things.
Dude, this deck is nasty.
So we're gonna go
What set was
ahead.
Archeops in?
I believe both of these are from Silver Tempests.
Okay.
Dino can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's where they came from. So now we will... Let's grab a Jet. Okay, I've got 2 therapeutic energy, so... So normally most people would put a double turbo and then 2 other special energies, but that takes its 220 Tempest Dive down to 200, and I want to be able to knock out the
Chimpows. Okay.
Yeah. So I just went with this. And really after this, after Lugia goes down,
Then the Snorlaxes.
You don't want to put another 2 Prizer out. Like,
Right.
you want, like, the fact that Luminion is out there
Is a problem.
is kind of a liability, but...
Would putting, like, what was it? Is it Penny that I was asking you about?
Yeah.
Would that help?
Yeah, it would help. But that's why you do collapse stadium.
Got you.
But I
Okay.
had discarded it
Right.
because I needed to grab other things. So that's kind of what happened. So now our next play, our next turn, regardless of what they do here, we're bossing up, unless they Iono me, we're bossing up the Frigibax or Baxcalibur and knocking that out.
Okay. Yeah, because you don't want them to be able to start doing their whole energy situation.
Yeah.
Holy hand, dude. Jeez.
Yeah. I saw the cross switcher, which is never good.
They gotta play 2 of those at the same time, though, right?
Yeah, with 17 cards in hand.
I know.
So they're just gonna load everything up right now. What are they gonna? Oh, they're going for the straight knockout. That's fine. So we got gift energy on here. So we'll get 2 more cards, which is beautiful. We'll bring up Snorlax. Let's get double turbo on this guy. We'll get therapeutic on both of them.
Why are you only grabbing 1?
Because it allows you to put 2 energy on 1 Pokemon.
Right.
And
Those double
they both-
turbos on it before? Or
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay. I didn't
manually
know if they were double turbos on it.
Yeah, I manually attached
Okay.
those double turbos.
So you didn't want to put technically like what 4 energy on it? It was
Yeah, there's not a
Right.
reason to. You got to be with Lugia. With this deck, you have to be very cautious of your resources because there is no way to get special energy out of your discard
Right. Okay.
unless you're running 4 what is it, Roseanne's backup, but that only pulls 1 out.
Oh no.
So if
Is that a supporter card too?
Yeah. And
Oh
it's a
god,
supporter,
so you can only play 1. Yeah, per turn. Jeez.
Yeah. So you don't really want to get rid of all your energy, so you got to kind of be like as cautious as possible with it. So we're just gonna let them blow all their energy. Yep, they're out. They've got 3 in discard, 4 on Shin Pao. So right now, like, I'm okay with them taking out Snorlaxes because we're ahead. Even though, like, okay, so when I mean we're ahead, it's tied. But I'm gonna take out this Frigibax. And then I'm gonna have 2. They knock out my Snorlax, then they have 2. Then I have 1, then they have 1.
Okay.
Then I have game. So pull this up here.
Unless they go for the Luminion, right?
Yeah. But even then, they'll probably try and do it this turn. if they can. And then if they do, I'll bring up Luxray. So next turn, so we're gonna knock out Frigivax. Oh, they conceded.
Okay.
Yeah, because they had no more energy in their deck.
Right.
Their energy was either in their hand or in play, and once I knocked out that Frigivax, they're only probably playing 2 Baxcaliburs, which is normal. So once that Frigivax is knocked out,
There's
like,
nothing. Yeah. Okay.
their deck is pretty much done.
All right. All right. I had to write down that the next maintenance day is the 31st. I was like, all right, I can't be playing that day.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
I just ordered a whole bunch of these off of Amazon.
Oh, yeah.
Notepads.
Okay.
So that I can start taking notes during my matches.
What kinds of things do you write down?
So you want to know what you prized. So, like, what you'll write down is you memorize what you have in your deck, so that when you go through your deck, like, and you go to when they say check your prizes, you're going through your deck to see what you have in your deck, and you can subtract. So, like, I run 4 Boss's Orders, and there's only 3 in the deck. I don't have any in my hand, so that means 1 is in the prize card. So then you write down prize card, Boss's Orders, this, all that, so that you can figure out your 6 prize cards and then you can strategize on how you're going to play going forward. And then you could take, like, little notes, like how many Boss's Orders they've used, like, or like things like that.
Right.
But at the end of every match, you have to throw away that paper because you have to have a blank sheet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can't have anything pre-written on your pad before you start the game. So, but I see a lot of people write a lot of stuff down, and I'm just like, I just need to know what my prize cards are.
Right.
Because I have a tendency of forgetting. And keep, like, sometimes I, like, lose track of how many, like, did I use all 4 of my Boss's Orders, or did I only use 3? And sometimes it's, like, easier to look at your notepad than go through your discard pile.
Yeah, I hear you.
So there's a lot of things you could write on there. And then you could just write, like, if you lost that match, like, what you misplayed, like, write down, like, really quick, go, okay, I misplayed this, or this person did this, and this is why I lost. And then you just keep the paper, like, in your backpack or something.
Okay.
Go back.
Okay.
So you can go back through your notes, kind of just like in GBL, and see what, this matchup, this is what I misplayed,
Yeah.
this is why I lost, or this is what they did, and this is why they won. Because when you're playing for 8 hours in a regional,
Yeah.
and, like, 13 round or like 9 rounds, you kind of tend to forget what you did round 1. So,
dude, I'm worried, like, if I get to, like, a regional and it's like, dude, by hour 6 of probably playing this game, I'm gonna start having, like, a migraine.
it's
Especially
tough.
with the white noise in there. Like, dude, if you didn't have your earplugs, how worse off do you think you'd be?
I would just be more distracted.
Okay.
It's not. I mean, you've played Go, so
Yeah.
it's not much. It's like when you're sitting at the table, it's not much louder than it is like when you're playing at like in the Go area. Actually, the Go area is probably more distracting because it's so close to the stages.
Okay.
Most of the TCG stuff is normally on the opposite side of the convention centers. So like Pittsburgh, most of the tables were in the back of the convention center, and then on the complete opposite end was the stream, and it
Okay.
was like the VGC and Go. So it was like you really didn't even hear all that. You just heard like all the talking and like chattering from around, but you have people sitting next to you on like both sides playing their games, so you're hearing what they're doing too, so that gets a little distracting.
Right.
So yeah, I just had that in. I think the worst thing honestly is just by like 4 hours in, you don't realize like how much strain, I guess, like as an older person
Is it like the lean forward?
you put on your back and your neck like while you're playing.
Uh-huh.
And like by like round 4, I was just like, man, my back is killing me. Like my back and my neck was just and then I thought it was just me just being old, but then
Yeah.
I heard like some of the streamers that are younger than me like complaining about the same thing, like yeah, after a while like your back starts to hurt sitting there and...
You're like, okay, thank God.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm old, but
if it's affecting the youths, I'm not that far gone.
Yeah. The only thing that affects me that doesn't affect them is because I have carpal tunnel. Sometimes my hands will go numb.
Damn,
like,
dude, yeah.
As I'm holding the cards. So like occasionally you'll see me just kind of like shaking my hand. And that's just like to wake it up.
Yeah.
And like I'll go back.
Damn it, I always forget the fleet foot first. Alright. I don't like these one prizers.
Well, they've got 2 Charmanders there, so
yeah.
You got boss. What is your strategy here?
Right now I'm thinking kill the Confies, and then I probably want to try to Iono after I do so.
You're gonna have to get rid of something.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think Comfy is gonna be your issue as much as
just kill the Charmanders.
Those Charmanders becoming Charizards.
Yeah. Which is really weird why they're not evolving them, or at least for me, I'm thinking like that's pretty weird, which makes me wonder if like they're in the... Okay, well there's one.
Yeah.
However, if he attacks to kill the Entei, I feel like either way I get an advantage.
You don't want to Iono them.
No.
So do you know why?
At this point?
Yeah.
Just because, whereas I guess right now they could deck out.
Yeah. They got 12 cards in hand.
Yeah.
You want to just let them keep drawing, let them keep throwing whatever they need to throw in the wall zone. Most.
Yeah, they put a Sableye in there, so there's
Most
three energy
players don't play Iono. I don't know if this this version of Lost Zone plays it, but the majority do not play Iono
Okay.
because you don't want to lose the cards in your hand. You know, you just put so much into getting those cards in your hand, like you don't want to just throw them all back in.
Got you.
And then not playing Kyogre, so they're not trying to like do anything fancy on here. They're just getting them those Charizards and knocking things out.
Okay. So I think I'm fine. I'm not gonna put anything more on my bench. We just get the attack lead on here, and then yeah,
What do
I
they
think
have?
either way, I'm a turn up on them.
Yeah. What do they have in their Lost Zone?
At 3 energy, 5 trainers.
Jeez.
They put both their Sableyes in there.
So they're not using Sableye at all. What's in their discard? They only have 1 rare candy in their discard. Okay. And they've got 2 energy there. 2 energy on that Charizard. 1 in the Lost Zone. So that's 5.
4 energy.
Oh, they've got 4. Are they all 4 fire?
No, they have a jet in there.
Okay, yeah, so
2
fire.
on 1.
2 on Charizard, 1 in the Lost Zone. So that's 5 fire energy.
There's yeah.
Plus the 2.
Okay, so they're taking back some cards.
Yeah, because they probably have no energy in their deck.
They took the fire.
Yeah, so they're probably only playing like 5, maybe 6 fire energy, and then 3 psychic, and then the jet energy is mainly for Comfy to switch them in and out.
Okay.
Because it doesn't help them with Charizard at all, because Charizard has to use only fire energy. The problem that they have right now is they can't knock you out, and if they don't have their rare candies in hand, they're gonna have to burn energy switching out Comfies. Yeah, I don't see how they're gonna pull this off.
Okay.
Just don't put anything else on the board.
No. I don't want to.
The only, let's see, what are they gonna try and do? They'll take out. So the 110 will knock this out. So it'll make you even.
Yeah, but I got a boss's order, and I can just like.
Okay, so you got to play this careful though. Okay, because if you knock out their Cramorant before they evolve those Charmanders, you go down to 1 prize card, and their Charmander knocks your Charmander out.
So I want to put Mimikyu up, boss. I can't even get the energy though that I need for it.
I would put Mimikyu up and just kind of stall for like a turn. You want to get them to evolve first before you would do any attacks.
Okay.
So get your energy back in your deck, because you've got 4 in your discard, 2 on Charizard, 1 on Mimikyu. So you only got 4, 5, 6, 7. You only have 1 in your deck to begin with.
I just can't get the. I'd like to be able to at least do some. No, it doesn't matter anyway with that strat because I'll just switch out.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Interesting.
So I'm gonna.
Got 1 energy there. See, that's what we want. But Grandma's gonna put 110. And then Charizard's gonna be 300. So that's why they bossed up the Charizard, because they knew the same thing we knew. If they knocked out your Mimikyu, it would go down to 1 card.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing.
Okay, I can Ultra Ball. Let's see. Oh, but then I won't have any energy on them.
You can boss up a Comfy and retreat your Charizard, but you're gonna have to somehow get energy back on the Charizard.
Okay, I'm thinking I can Ultra Ball. Oh god, I wanted the Entei just so I could use the Forest Seal Stone.
Yeah. Because you haven't attached, so if you retreat, you can at least attach 1 energy.
Yeah.
I think that's your only option here, is to grab Entei, Forest Seal Stone for an energy, and then, oh no,
What?
you could have used Radiant Charizard too. No, that's fine. You can't put a Forest Seal Stone. Okay, yeah, Forest Seal Stone. Grab an energy to put back onto Charizard, and hope you got 4 in there. Hope that you can top deck either top deck an energy or a Professor's Research.
Yeah.
Well, no, you would need energy and boss.
Yeah. Sorry, man. Crazier things have happened. Although I wouldn't have thought of that strategy, I'll tell you that.
That's it. That's game.
Escape
rope.
Yeah. Damn, bro. Damn,
So
bro.
They were just thinking the exact same thing we were.
Yeah.
They knew what the win con was. It happens.
No, that was a really good one, man.
That was good. That was a good game.
All right.
Let's see. Gonna go ahead. So this is the deck that I've been trying to build and work.
The Quaquavel EX.
Oh my gosh, it's so genius.
What's
with
the shtick?
So, Spiral Shot only takes 2 energy and it does 230 damage. But you have to take the 2 energy off the Pokemon and put it back in your hand.
And then
But
Baxcalibur just puts it right.
could just put it right back on. So literally, you're just, and it's 320 HP. So like it's hard to take it out in one shot. So if you get the deck running and rolling, it has no problem taking out Vs.
Is that from the what sets that from? The is that Paldea Evolve?
Is from Paldea, yeah.
Okay.
And then I only have the 1 Chim-Pao in here for like late game, like big knockouts, like against like a Charizard or something like that, where I have to load up a whole bunch of stuff. When it works, it's a lot of fun. So like I also put the letter of encouragement, so that I can grab more energy.
Oh my god!
After a knockout.
Wait, where's Frigibax in this deck?
Right there.
Where
I'm only running two Frigibax, 2 Baxcalibur.
And then you have the rare candy just for the Baxcalibur.
Well, I have the rare candy for because you need it for Quaxley to Quaquavel. But I'm kind of doing like what Charizard does. So I have like the 1 Quaxwell. To like give me like that in case I need to evolve manually all the way up.
But the Baxcalibur, don't you need Arctibax in the deck?
Yeah, but if I use 2 here and 2 here, I still can get 1 full evolution line with the Quaxwell.
Okay.
So think of Frigibax and Baxcalibur as Pidgey and Pidgeot.
Okay.
Yep. So this is your Pidgeot. This is technically your Charmander.
But I feel like the difference with this deck though is like the Pidgeot's kind of like even like I'm able to play the deck without them, but I feel like this you kind of have to have
it's just like Chim-Pao. It's just like
okay.
This is just the Chim-Pao deck. If the minute you have no Baxcalibur,
it's just scoop.
The deck's just done.
Okay.
We could play it. It'd be fun.
Yeah, dude. Let's do it, man.
We'll do one. Hopefully it doesn't brick.
Oh no, dude! You had bad luck last stream. We're not having that come back this stream.
Yeah. We got one
like
win.
Every time last stream you just bricked. You're just like, dude, like what the? Couldn't get anything set up. Is there an etiquette for who rolls or flips the coin to see who goes first?
Whoever grabs their coin or dice and says to the other person, heads or tails?
Okay.
From what I've seen is there's very few people who are like super like ready to jump on flipping the coin.
Oh, really?
Yeah. All right, so this isn't a great start.
Right.
We're gonna mulligan. Yeah. But I don't know if it's like I'm like already shuffled and I'm just waiting for them to cut, and we still haven't decided who was going first. I'll just ask them heads or tails and roll the dice.
Okay.
Yep.
Tinkaton. Or was that Tinka?
Tinka Tink.
Tinka Tink.
This is, yeah, it's a Tinkaton EX. Wow. Attach, pass. Okay. And we've got Irida. So that's fun. Let's go ahead and use that. So we're gonna grab. How do I want to do this? I'm gonna grab that. And so I have a rare candy in hand.
Mm-hmm.
Get our other Frigibacks and Quaxley out there. Not attaching energy. And we'll save Skate Park.
Okay.
So the reason I didn't grab the Baxcalibur or Quaquaval is because you have to the Irida, you have to show the cards that you take. So if they saw that I grabbed Baxcalibur, but I didn't grab a rare candy, they would have known that I already have a rare candy in my hand.
Okay.
So you would just Iono them at that point. Like, if I saw that, I would just, if I had Iono in hand, I'd just Iono them. It may have come back to bite me in the ass, but we'll see.
What are you worried about?
If I don't pull some type of card to evolve, I need to get an Irida.
Okay.
Because I need to grab I need to grab a lot. That's not what I wanted, but it's fine.
What does Skaters Park do?
When you retreat, instead of the discard, instead of the energy going into your discard pile, it goes back into your hand.
Oh, that's convenient. Damn.
Yeah, this is done. It's gonna knock me out. Well, that didn't work. It's still work in progress.
You all run it again?
Yeah, we can run it again.
Would you scoop normally? You just quit, or do you not?
Yeah, I'm gonna concede. All right, let's see. If it doesn't work again, then I've got to go back to the drawing board. It was working. I was using it the other day, and I won like 4 games in a row with it.
Okay.
And then the next day just did exactly what that did. That.
You don't know if it was just luck at first, or just got the
Could have been.
setup.
Could have been like, what is it? Beginner's luck.
Beginner's luck.
first creation luck.
First creation.
Okay. At least we've got nest balls. So we'll see what we draw. Depending on what we draw, we'll use both nest balls. Actually, let's see. We'll probably use Candace first. Save Irida for turn 2 so that we could grab rare candy and whatever we need to evolve.
Okay.
But Candace lets us look at the top 7 and you reveal any number of water Pokemon and energy you find in those 7. Okay. Let's do that first. Okay. So now, nest ball here. This guy. Alright, so now we gotta play smart because we've only got one Frigibax, the other one is prized. Got both backs caliber. We've got one Irida prized. One Candace prized. Okay.
Okay.
Jacques. This is like, is this the
It almost looks like the standard deck.
yeah, I was gonna say, is this the one that they give you?
The Torkoal looks familiar, I'll tell you that.
Okay, I'm gonna let them finish off Manaphy before I start putting any energy.
What's the what was the card that you play? Was it that allowed you to search through that?
Irida?
Irida. What's the argument of Irida versus Arven?
Irida lets you grab a Pokemon and an item card. A water Pokemon and an item card.
Okay.
Arven, you just grab a item card and a tool.
Okay.
So if Irida allowed you to get any Pokemon, you'd probably be playing 4 Iridas in your Charizard deck.
Right. There's
Because
not like
you'd
a
be able
fire equivalent of Irida, is there?
No. If there was, it would be in your deck. Arven's the closest that you'll get to it.
Okay.
Because at least with Arven, you'll be able to grab like an Ultra Ball if you need to.
Right. And a Defiance Band. Okay.
Which is interesting. chill first.
Did you end up getting the camera set up for top down, like tabletop play?
I still have to order the dummy battery for the camera.
Okay.
And I just keep forgetting to do that. It's like in my Amazon cart. I just Steph will put stuff in and then like put it for like the save for later. And then
Oh,
I'll
okay.
forget about it because it's not in the cart.
Right. You don't get the alerts like, hey, you got still stuff
Yeah, you left
chilling
something
here.
in there. Yeah.
What's the retrieval process with this deck for energy? Is that was it the like super rods? Is there anything else that
superior energy retrieval is like
Oh,
the
okay.
main... Yeah.
So do you run, how many of each do you run in the deck?
I think this one has 3 superior.
Okay.
And then two or 3 super rods.
Okay.
Because I want to be able to get, if I get like a Frigivax knocked out, or like I need to get like, since I only run 2 Frigivax, 2 Baxcalibur, they get knocked out, like I need to be able to go in there and get them back.
Right. Okay.
I was gonna say, you can't get 3 heads twice. Jeez, just grabbing nothing but energy here.
How much damage does each energy do on the Chimpow that you discard? Is it
60?
60?
Yeah. So in this case, because it's weak to... That 230 is such an awkward number.
Yeah.
Because if it was 120, I would have only had to do 1 energy. Because it's weak to water.
Yeah.
Torkoal, so
it's almost like you just wasted like a...
It's a waste of an energy.
Yeah.
It's annoying. Oh man.
What does the Defiance band do again? Does that V Pokemon do less damage?
It does, I think, like 30 more
to V Pokemon
if you're behind on prize cards.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
I messed up my sequencing there. I should have retreated first, then
yeah,
did
and then
superior energy.
Okay.
That way, I'm just gonna conceal cards here. That works. So now we'll Shuriken and just knock out the bench here.
Okay, okay.
We got a thumbs down. They did
Yo,
not like that.
they did not.
All
A little
by himself.
salty with the messages, man.
I know.
Those are so obnoxious.
I hate the people who just consistently keep doing the thumbs up like over and over and over and over and over. Or like the one where they give you the thumbs up right before they play boss for a game, and you're just like, come on. Like, did you really have to go that way?
So now you need a rare candy, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a heart of the cards moment.
Well, I have Irida, so I can go grab it. I just wanted. That's fine. Like, this is better. Like, I wanted the letter of encouragement so that I could grab energy, more energy,
Okay.
but it's fine. Let's just make sure I'm doing it right. I have Quaquavel. Let's grab another Quaxley and a rare candy.
Okay.
Right now, he's only doing 300,
300.
so he can't knock me out. So what he may try and do
That's what retreat.
is retreat and give me something else. But I'm not going. I'm not going to fall for that. Yeah. Okay. So he's going to switch.
Okay, so he's got the fancy Jacques. What does Jacques do again?
You grab the evolution 2 evolution cards.
Okay. So he's probably going. What was that arm? Yeah, Pidgeotto. That was Pidgeotto, right?
Geodo, yep.
Okay.
Okay, got an attached there. There's that. Rare candy. Okay. So let's see what they do here. What does this do? Now 90 and your opponent is burned. So what we're gonna do. Boss? Damn it. We're going to exiting dance, which doesn't KO. It'll put damage on that thing, and it will retreat.
And then you're gonna throw out Quaxley, yeah.
Yeah. Just throw out something and hope that they don't top deck boss or Pidgeot.
Okay.
All right. So we need Luminion or we need Boss.
You got it, man.
That's game.
I mean, you could all. Yeah, it is, right?
Yeah. It doesn't matter
Yeah.
what I do.
Yeah. Dang, dude.
Ugh. That happens. But you see, it's like once it gets going and moving, like it can
Yeah.
hang.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Did they really
Yo,
have to
this
do
is
that?
not necessary, my dude. Like,
Good job. Good game. Cool.
all right. All right. Well, thanks everybody for joining in. We'll catch you all on another week. I think I'm not certain, but I think Dino might be streaming tomorrow night, and I think the guys are back Sunday night as well. So till then, everybody take care. Have a good night. See ya.
Later.